So, one of the things we're most excited about with the podcast is being able to highlight some of the new businesses. So, Rebecca, you're doing a lot of ribbon cuttings, new businesses are coming, and we're super excited to share that with you. So, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the new businesses? Welcome to Winterville in Motion, your inside look at the people, businesses, and ideas moving our community forward. Co-hosted by the Winterville Chamber of Commerce and the Town of Winterville, this podcast is all about celebrating local success, sharing what's happening around town, and spotlighting those who are building something meaningful right here at home. Let's get started.
Welcome to episode 2. I'm Rebecca Cavanis. I'm the executive director of the Winterville Chamber of Commerce.
I am Tristan Daughtry. I'm the economic developer for the Town of Winterville, and we are so excited to be back for episode 2. I think we've both recovered from watching and hearing ourselves in episode 1, and we hope that we're going to get better from there.
We'll see. Tune in and find out.
So, Rebecca, you want to talk about some community happenings?
I would love to. Let's talk a little bit about Market on the Square. I mean, it's something we kind of mentioned before, but the Market on the Square series is like the Chamber's vendor event thing in downtown Winterville. But it's a big partnership with the town. We still have a handful of dates left. We did have to cancel the July market because it was
too hot.
Way hot. It was way hot. So the dates that we have left are August 14th and September 11th, but then we're going to do a makeup date for the July one that we missed. So we're looking at like November 13th, kind of makes the most sense. I think a November market is going to end up being much cooler and pretty nice.
How cool would it be to go spend an evening at the market and do some early Christmas shopping? It'll be nice and cool. We got through July, got canceled. So now it being too hot can't really be an excuse. Yeah. So you better find yourself at the market on the square.
Well, and then the August date is the back to school splash event. So we're going to have like kids water slides and stuff out there. So that'll be a cool one. I am looking forward to that. And then September 11th, because of the date it's landing on, we're going to do something like it's Community Heroes Day is what we're doing. So we're working with the fire department. We're going to do some stuff related to that. So kind of got some things in the works to make it themed and fun for everybody. But I do enjoy the markets. It is a lot of work to put on, and I enjoy it the most when we have the community turnout for it. So I'd love to see the most amount of people out there, and vendors can still sign up. So definitely look us up with that. It's all on the chamber website.
And you have live music at all of the markets, right?
Yes, we do. We have live music. We have bands for each of them. The band that was going to be at the July market is just going to move to the November date. Cool. So it's something that is designed for you to be able to like come shop a little bit, get some food, sit at a picnic table, enjoy the music, go to the car show, that kind of thing. So there's like multiple things you can stay and hang out for a little while.
And you've got inflatables for the kids.
Well, it's the inflatable games. It's not the bounce houses, which I think is more fun because it's something that like as a family you do together versus just like watch your kid bounce.
Absolutely.
So
yeah. So something that I'm excited to talk about, our Parks and Recreation Department holds a concert and a movie series that occurs in Winterville Rec Park at the amphitheater. As far as movies, there's 2 left in the series, one on September 11th and one on October 23rd. And we actually have 3 concerts left. So concerts will be on July 31st, September 18th, and October 16th. And those are free. It's a night in the park at the amphitheater, watching a movie with the kids or going out for some live music. So I encourage everyone to take some time to go out to the park, take the family, and have a good time.
That's a good one. And they have concessions for that, right? Like Parks and Rec does that. So you can grab something from the concession stand while you're there. But I think that area is really nice for what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I think that the amphitheater stage for the concerts, it's like something about the slope of it and everything, the way you can kind of just like sit and hang out. I don't know, it's neat. So definitely something to check out.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, there's space to spread out. You're not going to be shoulder to shoulder. You can sit with your immediate family. You can have a picnic. You can watch a movie. So I think it's a great way to spend your time, and you can't ask for better than a night under the stars watching a movie or live music in the park for free.
Yeah, I was going to say free entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's hard to beat.
Definitely.
It's a good segue into like talking about at the Watermelon Festival. So, I mean, it's at the Winterville Rec Park, and that's coming up very soon. It's
We
gonna
are
be here.
chugging along through this year, folks. We're already in the middle of July, so the
Goodness.
Watermelon Festival will be here before you know it.
Yes, ready or not. But there's a lot of cool stuff going on with the Watermelon Festival this year. I am looking forward to it. As much work as it is an awful lot of fun. But there's multiple days that you can come out with family. You can make it date night. You know, whatever you want to do. Obviously, there's amusement rides, and I think that's like one of the things that people think about with festivals. But we have nights of free concert, like Friday night. The Joe Brown Band is coming out, and then there's a tribute band that's for Taylor Swift. I don't know if you knew that. It's called Feelin' 22.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So it's like they're very different genres of music that night. So I mean, it's meant to be something that like different people might enjoy. You know, a different band. So I suspect we'll know the demographic coming out for the Taylor Swift band. But I think that'll be.
You never know. I feel like there's Swifties everywhere.
No, that's true. That is true. But it is a lot of fun, and like Thursday night is like kind of the soft opening for it. So we've got like a car show and Chick-fil-A. You know, there's no music, but there's a DJ, and the rides are open. But then Saturday is kind of like the full gambit. So I'll be out there from 7 a.m. to midnight the next day.
Yep. And all information for the Watermelon Festival is online. You have your own website for the Watermelon Festival.
Watermelonfest.com.
Yep.
Very easy.
If you want more information, you want to get tickets to the concert on Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's East and Corbin. So that's the ticketed concert. All of that's up there. There's like a full schedule of events. There's a page for the sponsors. So if you want to see the businesses that are supporting the festival, give them their due. I think that's important. But then it like, you know, if you have a question about like how to be a vendor or if you want to volunteer, like all of that lives there. So it's a really easy way to look us up. But then social media too.
Definitely. Yep. The Watermelon Festival is a huge and integral part of the town. So definitely make your way to Winterville for the Watermelon Festival and share it with your friends and make it a family friend affair and spend some time. A lot of work goes into it.
Yeah. No, it pays off though. And I mean, quick little nudge to some of the businesses watching this. My favorite thing and something that I think like works really well in this community is when the businesses like do something with the Watermelon Festival. So like we've seen like themed menus or drinks or activities that weekend that they do, and people when they leave the festival will go out to eat or like, you know, do something out in the community and patron these businesses. So I think that if you lean into that, I think people really get a kick out of it. So, good thing.
And I guess the last thing we want to talk about is our scavenger hunt that's still going on, and we highly encourage everyone to participate. We just did the first drawing for the first section, and we'll continue running the scavenger hunt all throughout the summer until
September 14th is the last drawing.
Yep. So we have tons of businesses participating. We have community landmarks that are on there, scavenger hunt stops. We have some of our community events like the concerts and the movies that you can go to. And if you're attending events, if you're shopping or eating in some of the businesses participating, you can get points just for being there. So definitely, if you are not participating, we highly encourage you to. We have great prizes. We have great businesses and community partners that are participating. So I highly encourage everyone to get involved with the scavenger hunt. There's nothing like already shopping places where you could be getting points and then we can give you free stuff.
Yeah. So all of the like businesses that are participating, they're making a donation to these prizes. So, you know, we've got like a t-shirt from Burrito Shack right now, ready to be drawn for the next one. But we did 3 prizes the first drawing. So we had watermelon jam tickets for the Watermelon Festival. We did the Marco's Pizza gift certificate, and then the third one was
Pelicans bucks for Pelicans. Snowballs.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good prizes. There's a lot more really cool ones that we're ready to give to some people for playing the game. But it is a really like easy way to just like explore the community. Something I mean, I think a lot of people are doing it with friends and with kids and that kind of thing. Like something to get out of the house this summer.
Definitely.
But we want you to do it in Winterville.
Absolutely. And we talk about community happenings, but there's always stuff going on. So we want to give you as much information as we can on things that are going on right now, but definitely connect with us and follow the town and the chamber to see what's going on outside of some of these community happenings and see how you can get involved.
Yeah. And if you have things that are happening, with your business or organization that we missed.
Yes.
I think it'd be cool, yeah, if people would comment and let us know some stuff that we should either mention or just, other people should
Yes.
see what's going on, because it's our job to know a lot about what's happening, but we're not going to quite hit it all.
Absolutely, and we want to hype you up, and we want to get people to go to what you're doing or what you're hosting or what's going on. So definitely send us information.
Yeah, that sounds good. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
So next segment, we're going to talk a little bit about stuff going on with the chamber, and you may have noticed Tristan has been replaced.
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is David Allen. I am a commercial insurance agent at Winterville Insurance Agency, but I am also the vice president of the chamber and get stuck working with you quite a bit.
Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but I say I'm stuck here because you wrote me into not only this podcast,
Yeah.
but also serving on the chamber board. So
there's
it's been
probably
fun,
other
though.
things.
There's a lot of other things.
There's other things. I mean, when we first met, I told you if you stand too close to me,
fair warning,
I will suck you into all kinds of involvement in the community, and that was not a lie.
Yeah, 4 years later, we're doing a podcast, so here we are.
Yeah, but you've done a good job with it.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
I've appreciated your involvement, and you've been on the board for a few years now.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
remember how many.
I want to say this is the third year.
We'll say yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Time flies.
Sounds good.
But I think we've had a lot of fun on the board. I think you've contributed a lot, and I think we have a really good board of directors that works really well together. So
I agree. It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's really cool to see the energy of where we're at now, where we're heading, and kind of the new things that we're working through, which we're going to talk a little bit about here. But it's been really cool to see the direction and kind of where the chamber's head.
I agree.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about business at the table?
Yeah. So this is, speaking of new things, it's kind of, we tweaked it and kind of is growing, and it's been evolving for a while now. But business at the table is a great opportunity for local businesses, owners, employees, whoever is open to anyone. Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
It is a ticketed event, but go on our website, find the information for that, right?
Yeah, really easy to get to.
But it's really an opportunity for us to eat lunch together at the table, but also kind of just learn from one another. We have one planned for, remind me the date?
August 18th.
August 18th.
Ooh, you put me on the spot.
I know. I should know it, but I say
August 18th.
I'm helping facilitate that one. It's going to really be about growing your business from different kind of segments and life cycles of your business, from building it from nothing to maintaining, and then kind of the once you get to where you kind of want to be, so to speak. But it's really cool. We'll have some other speakers come in, and it's gonna be a really fun event. So
yeah, I think it's been cool because we're doing 4 of them in 2026. So this is the third.
Yes.
Already. Jeez.
Yes.
But we've had different topics and themes, I guess, for each one to be able to hit on different things that business owners need to know about, business leaders. It's not exclusively owners.
Yeah, and I think people also hear sales or growth, and they kind of pigeonhole what they think that is.
Yes.
But this is not meant to be that. It's really about kind of growing your business in whatever kind of role or, I guess, niche that your business is feeling. So it's a really cool event. I'm really excited for it. My wheels are still turning. We're still kind of developing what it's really the final product's gonna be, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and this one's all on David. So whatever happens with this one, it can be on your shoulders.
Yeah, thanks. Cool. That's why I'm bringing in help.
It'll be good. I know it will be. Yeah. But yeah, definitely take a look at what's planned for that. And if you're a chamber member, business at the table, we ask you to register for it, but it's free. But then if you're not a member, you can still attend. It is a paid ticket. So you can check out that info. It is on our website.
But you get lunch.
There. Yeah, you get lunch out of it.
Yes.
And we always do a good lunch.
Yes.
It's sponsored by QC Kinetics. So Don helps us out a lot with that.
Don's awesome.
And we host it at the Cotton Barn, so it's a good venue. I mean, it's a nice space. And so it's a little bit of learning, but it's a little bit of networking. People linger, you talk a little bit, and you're at tables with other people. So you kind of have to meet them, get out of your shell a little bit.
And when you say learning, it's not just your typical show up, sit down, pen, paper. It's very informal.
Yes.
It's a lot of conversation. It's a really cool event that I really enjoyed kind of see the early iterations of this, different names it's had, kind of how we've taken feedback and fine-tuned it to serve kind of what we're doing now. It's really, really exciting.
We have to evolve.
Yeah. I think that's kind of been what the chamber has done in the past 6 months to a year, even before that, is really kind of seeing how we can serve, what the holes are, and really building programs to it, which kind of segues to the new program we kind of have, the leadership program.
Yeah. So I have an intern who's specifically working on this throughout the summer. His name's Ben. A lot of people are getting to meet him, but he's been having a lot of meetings and looking at other programs to help develop this. So the whole idea is to be able to help college age students get involved in Winterville,
Yes.
learn what our community has to offer, and then learn what opportunities are available with the employers here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different ways, that we're going to be taking a look at doing that. But right now it is in this kind of like research and development phase. I'm very hopeful we'll be able to actually launch the program in the spring.
Okay.
So spoiler alert for the board meeting next week. I was going to tell you that.
Okay.
But he's got an employer survey and a student survey. So we sent it out to our members recently, the employer survey, but we're going to put a link, make it accessible to everybody. But, having feedback from businesses on what types of employees you're looking for, and like maybe what those skill gaps are that you're seeing. I don't know, just being able to assess some of that is really helpful as we develop the program.
Yeah. But not just like short term, but long term as well. Like what can you use an intern for, but also for permanent placement to keep the talent that we have at the local colleges migrating this way and serving not just one business, but staying here in Winterville.
Ideally, that would be great. And like I have interns that I meet, and they're already in their senior year, and they're already going because they're so close to graduation. Their plans are kind of more solid, and they're saying, I'm gonna move back home. I'm gonna go to Raleigh, whatever. And for some people, that's the right path. But I would love to have more of these students discover a little bit more of what's to offer here and
also
fall in
earlier
love
in their career in college as well. So not just at the back end, but earlier on. So
but for a lot of majors, they have to have internships. So if they're able to connect with those employers earlier and maybe not be scrambling, like not struggle with finding that.
Like I did when I was in college.
Well, a lot of kids. I mean, be fair. It's a lot of pressure, and they've got a lot on their plate. So maybe we can just be part of the solution.
Cool. I like it.
That's the idea. So I want people to, give us feedback and also stay tuned for what's to come with that. So it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, thanks for coming and talking.
Thanks for having me.
It won't be the last time you'll see David. I do like to rope him into things.
As we've already discussed.
So we're super excited to have another guest. On the last podcast, we talked a little bit about some of the development going on in town, and this time we wanted to talk about some projects going on in town that people have been curious about or asking questions. So I brought in Ron to talk to us a little bit about what's going on from his expertise. So do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Ron Mills. I'm the electric director for the Town of Winterville.
He's really excited to be doing this. We didn't strong arm him into participating in this at all. So one of the things that we get asked a lot about in the town is the road widening project for Old Tar Road and Evans Street. And so that is a very ongoing project. The timeline for that is exceptionally long. And I know a lot of people are constantly asking questions about it. Right now, there's crews out there working. Do you want to provide a little bit of insight into what that road widening project looks like, what our roles are in that?
So the road widening project is actually a North Carolina Department of Transportation project. I think they're going to be widening from Worthington Road, Cooper Street, all the way up to Greenville Boulevard. Currently, we have crews relocating Town of Winterville's facilities to allow for the expansion of the right of way and the relocation of the underground facilities later on.
And that's actually contractors doing that work.
That is correct. That is actually contractors.
Yeah.
We bid the job out, contractors bid it, and they've been working since around May, and hopefully they'll be done with our portion somewhere around the middle of the fall.
Good. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know what that timeline looked like for utility relocation.
Yes.
Yeah. So we get asked a lot. We'll get phone calls in various departments at town asking questions about what's going on. And we know, but it's not a Town of Winterville project. It's an NCDOT project. There's just different phases where there's different levels of responsibility.
Correct.
Yeah. So one of the other projects, if you ride into our downtown right now, you're going to see a lot of road or construction work happening on the Market on the Square property and around Town Hall. So we are actually embarking on a downtown parking expansion, which will provide an additional how many spaces?
Plus or minus 30, around 32 or so.
Yeah, yeah. And so those are going to be along Church Street,
Correct.
and then beside Town Hall on
Depot.
Depot. So what was, I know you're involved in it. What does that look like as far as what's going on to allow for that parking to be added?
The electric department was involved because there were some poles that had to be relocated. They were actually in the future parking slots that they were going to be added. So we actually installed our overhead facilities to underground to allow for the additional parking spaces.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be huge. Just one of the common topics we hear about when we're talking about our downtown and activities downtown is there is a limited amount of parking. So a lot of people end up parking down the road. So I think the town being able to provide additional parking is going to be huge for accessibility and things like that.
Yes.
So one of the other projects we wanted to talk about, it's not necessarily an infrastructure project, but we are in the middle of a town rebrand. So we will be working to release an updated website that'll provide information, a little bit of a new aesthetic. But we're trying to find ways that we can better provide information in a seamless way to residents, visitors, businesses. So that's one of the projects, and all the department heads are incredibly excited to participate in that as we update information relevant to each department and what the town is trying to communicate. So be on the lookout for continued work on the road widening, additional parking in downtown Winterville, and a new website released at a date to be determined in the future as we continue working on that. So we're excited about all the projects going on in town. Thanks, Ron, for joining.
Thank you.
So one of the things we're most excited about with the podcast is being able to highlight some of the new businesses. So Rebecca, you're doing a lot of ribbon cuttings, new businesses are coming, and we're super excited to share that with you. So do you want to talk a little bit about some of the new businesses?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, I mean, in July, we had 2 ribbon cuttings. We celebrated Winterville Neighbors, which is a new community magazine. If I'm not mistaken, their first issue was in February. So we just got to celebrate them, but it is a monthly magazine that's going out. It's being delivered to neighborhoods, but they're featuring a lot of businesses. You can submit like content. So if you have, like an article or something you want to write for them, you can do that. I think like in August, they've gotten something from me about the Watermelon Festival.
Good.
So just as an example, so we got to celebrate them at the Winterville Train Depot. And then Salad Works Fruitables just opened, and we did their ribbon cutting on their grand opening day, which was a lot going on.
It was a jam-packed day. They programmed their grand opening exceptionally.
Yes, it was great. So really, really good turnout, a lot of fun, and they're open now. So being able to go and see what's going on with that really cool concept. And it's the first one in North Carolina like that. So I'm excited about that. And then we've got a couple that are being scheduled for August. So we have Legacy First Insurance that we're getting ready to celebrate. I just visited her location a couple days ago. And then Crescendo Life Coaching. And we were just working on that. So that one will be at the Train Depot as well. So it's just fun to be able to celebrate new businesses or sometimes we're celebrating people who are doing reopenings or remodels or new ownership, whatever that may look like, a milestone, like an anniversary thing. I don't know. There's no reason why we shouldn't be celebrating all of those milestones for businesses.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's just like an excuse to get together and do like a photo op or something. But I always get, really into it with them and get the ceremony, try to get it in the newspaper, that kind of thing. So the more people that do that, I think the better. And the more community members that come out to that, the better.
Absolutely. It's always special. I mean, it's no matter what you're celebrating, to be able to use it as a tool just to bring people together to support these businesses is always a really cool experience.
Yeah. So I think we'll see some more soon. I mean, based off of what's going on with our membership right now. I mean, we have a lot of new members coming in which for the summer is almost unusual. I
Yeah.
don't know, what it is about summer months that you don't normally see a lot of that. But a lot of them are new businesses. So I think that we're going to be seeing even more ribbon cuttings on the
Yeah.
books. And then we've got some of our brew graduates
Mhm.
that are joining the chamber. They're activating their membership because brew grads get that as part of that program. But they're working on scheduling ribbon cuttings as well.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Well, and as you grow in membership and as we have these milestones and ribbon cuttings and things like that, these are businesses that the town is really excited to welcome. They're contributing to our economy and serving our residents and our visitors. And so the business community continues to grow in Winterville. We're excited for those that have joined it. We're excited for those that want to join it and future new businesses. So this is a really special topic that we get to talk about and
Yeah.
highlight. So
Yeah. And I think important to note, if you're looking at putting a business here in Winterville, if you're curious about spaces,
mhm.
Tristan is kind of your girl to talk to with
Yeah.
that. And then if you're interested in networking or programming, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
I'm your girl for that. So,
We want to be here to support you.
yeah. Not that you can't. I mean, we refer back and forth a lot. But
Absolutely.
That's your key to things right there.
Absolutely.
Give us a call. It's our favorite thing to do.
Absolutely. It's literally our job.
A little bit. We're here to remind you what's possible when community and business come together. Be sure to follow the podcast and share it with someone who believes in the power of local. For upcoming events, opportunities, and ways to get involved, be sure to connect with us. We'll see you next time, sharing more stories shaping the good life.
Thank you.